Hi there, I'm Jonathan from Back in Motion Physiotherapy. I'm a senior physiotherapist here and here to show you your next exercise of the day. This next exercise of the day is one that's going to really work your core quite hard. It's called a plank pull through, or at least that's what I like to call it. And again, I'm using a kettlebell for this in order to perform the movement. Again, if you've got a dumbbell, you can perform it using a similar kind of technique, but for ease of use, a kettlebell's generally the best or the most appropriate thing to use. So for this exercise, if I show you the technique first of all, you're going to be in a plank or a high plank position, almost like you're going to do a press up. So you're going to be on the floor with your hands about shoulder width, if not a little bit wider apart, and your feet are going to be straight out behind you. So your shoulders, your hips and knees are roughly in a straight line between each other. We don't want our hips to be dropping towards the floor. We don't want our bum in the air. We want to be working our core nice and strongly with this one. Now, like I say, for this exercise, using a kettlebell, I'm going to place that just behind where my hands are, so behind that line of where my hands are. And my aim with this exercise, or our aim, because you're going to be doing it as well, remember, is taking those feet nice and high into that position again, and we're going to be dragging the weight across us, down to the floor, and then again, the other way. Now, with this exercise, I'm trying to keep my hips relatively parallel to the floor to prevent our hips from rocking side to side. This can sometimes make the exercise a bit too easy, a bit less challenging. We want to make it as beneficial as possible in the time that we've got when we're doing it. It's not the most fun one to do when it's challenging, but to get the biggest benefits and the biggest strength benefits for our core, and even better stability when we're performing our everyday tasks, or even in the gym or doing our sport, this exercise works really well. So just one more time, just going to show you that position again. You may have noticed that I took my feet maybe a little bit wider. Again, that gives me a bigger base of support, a wider base of support, but again, that line between my shoulders, my hips and my knees stays relatively the same. So I'm gripping the weight, I'm putting it through, trying not to lift my hips as best I can, and then bringing it through to the other side like so. We all have weaknesses and movement kind of assets as well, and they're going to be different for all of you. So don't worry if you found some of these exercises easier or harder than others. It really doesn't matter. The most important thing is you're doing it, you're giving it a go, and hopefully enjoying it as well. So have some fun, enjoy the plank pull through, and let us know how you get on.